Hello, my name is John Underwood and I am a former client at World Services for the Blind. I graduated in May of 2015 with a certification in MOS, which is the Microsoft Office Specialist Program. I came here at WSB in the fall of 2013. I had been blind about a year at that point, and I really was lost in how to function as a blind person. The psychological aspects and the physical aspects were really very tremendous in learning how to cope with daily life. So when I came here at WSB, I really didn't know what to expect. But when I came here, there are a number of things I found immediately that were a benefit. First is knowing that there were other blind people and hearing their stories of how they went blind and what they've had to do to deal with it. It gave me a lot of hope that there was a tomorrow even with blindness. And two, being around other blind people psychologically, it really was a benefit to be around others like me, and we could compare stories and learn from each other. When I started here, I went through the Independent Living Program, which is a basic program of learning how to use a cane, orientation and mobility, cooking and clothing classes, and some basic computer skills, which brought me up to speed on just how to function on a day-to-day basis. And then when I decided to go through a vocational program, I chose the MOS program in order to gain more skills in learning how to use JAWS, which is the program that talks to you as you use a computer, so you don't have to have the eyesight to see the screen. And when I went through the program, I learned the basics of Outlook, Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And that allowed me to use those programs with only using audio from the JAWS program. I have been away from WSB for about a year now, so I have a little bit of a perspective of my stay here and what the past year has been like since leaving WSB. And one piece of advice I would give to anybody is, when you come here, you will get exactly out of this program what you put into it. In other words, if you try hard, you work, you be flexible enough to step outside of your box to learn some things that at times might be a little daunting, you will do well here. And the staff here were very good in wanting all of us to succeed, and many of them went above and beyond their job to help us to reach our goals. And I think it's important for anyone who comes here to develop a plan on what you want to get out of this place and stick with that plan, whether it's to go through a vocational program or just learn how to function on a day-to-day basis. But coming to WSB made a tremendous difference in my life, just from accepting the challenges of life and learning to accept that blindness doesn't have to be a liability. It's hard to say that it can be an asset, but truly it is just a phase of life that if you can learn to adapt and deal with things without your eyesight, you will find that you can still have a well-rounded life. And being here at WSB for my stay here certainly accomplished that.